and gentlemen, on the stream tonight, Hytale. What? All right, boys. I thought today we would do some secrets. But first, let's go into the creative world and we'll do a little build showcase. Right? Give you some ideas if you're into building. I like building. So I'm a fan. Going to do a lot of construction. I think I've pretty much capped out on the adventure mode for now. I've got everything upgraded. So I think the main content would be building things. But all right, let's take a look here. Build this castle house. Let's take a look at the surroundings. Right, looks pretty nice. Okay, nice, good, great. Oh yeah, buddy. Perfect. So you have a mine entrance. Right, you head on down to the mine. Get in there, kids. Get in there, Ugandan warlords. Give me some blood diamonds. All right, let's go inside. Let me swap out my gold here. I got piled. They call me Schmeckelferts. I got piles of gold in my pants. Come on inside, right? You got some nice storage up top. Right, you can throw some storage here. This is where I like to read. Who am I kidding? I don't read. Okay, got a spell book for spelling. I was 3rd grade spelling champion. Fancy enough, I didn't know how to spell octogenarian. So, all right, let's take a look. So you got your cooking, a little bit of furnace. It gets cold in here. All good boys and girls get presents, and you get coal. Hey, did you know you can throw meat on top of a chest? Hey, now you do. Nice. Got some potions with some spices. All right, looks good. Double doors. Get in here. This is your workbench. Get a chair for when you're working. Right, some chests, some books. I got my bed right here. Good night. All right, let's go upstairs, friendo. Get up there. Let's go out to the balcony. This is where I serve all the guests. Hey, you want some meat and booze? I like beef and beer. Hell yes. Guinness. Like myself a nice dark Guinness with a steak. Yes, please. All right, gonna push forward to the lab. All right, this is where we've got the alchemy chests. I could put poisons and potions and... Is that a horse semen sample? It sure isn't. There's a book with a candle. We got to keep it light in here. Hey, Joe, you can put a bucket on top of a chest. Guinness for the win. What up, Azaria? Yes, I enjoy it. I'm a fan. Got an axe up here for chopping wood. Perfect. I'm going to build my armor sets. Chesties, 1, 2. Plenty of books for reading because I'm a slightly autistic when it comes to facts. All right, upstairs is where I keep all the treasure. Oh my god. I've got a whole horde of loot goblins. And then all the way to the top. All the way to the top. That way you can come out the top and you can creep on your neighbor. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Are you showering? Well, now I can definitely look through your windows. All right, so I'll probably be doing a build tutorial on this. Updated Minecraft. Yes, sir. It is Minecraft 2.0. So... It's in early release right now, and so it's like $20. So I would say, if you've got $20 and you want to fiddle around, I think I got about 10 to 15 hours in the story mode, but I'm done with story mode. So there's not a ton of content, but there is the ability to add mods. So the community's been pouring tons and tons of mods into the game already, putting new weapons and armor and so I'll check that out maybe this weekend and see how that goes. But yeah, the building is on par with Minecraft. I think there's a lot of updated features. So if you enjoy Minecraft, you will definitely like this game. That's why I bought it. Was because it was Minecraft is $30 and this game is $20. So thought I'd give it a shot. Okay, so let's go into the other world. We're going to look at secret time. Secrets. Check out my world base. So yeah, it has like a survival mode and then also that creative mode. And it has its own world editor. So that's cool. Like I think on Minecraft, you have to download a bunch of extra stuff. But this has a built-in world editor. So I was messing around with that, like copying and saving giant structures. So fun. Okay. So One of the secrets in here is if you're exploring the world, you may perhaps, maybe perchance, get to a... I forgot how to play this already. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is there... Nope. Where's the map button? I forgot how to play this game already. Here we go. Okay, okay. I'm using a controller, buddy, so it doesn't have native controller support. So that's complicated. All right, let's zoom out. Okay, so there's the home base. So there's your beginning, like, tutorial area. And as you're exploring the world, there is a chance that some of these forests that are, like, red and orange have a wizard. So I've already saved it on my phone. It's far away. Okay, so I've got the coordinates. So just like in Minecraft, you can look up the coordinates for things. And I want to say, let me look. I'm looking. Oh, God. Don't look at that photo. That's supposed to be private only. Okay. 842 by negative. So we're looking for positive 800, negative... okay, there's 96. So positive 800, negative 600. So it's like, oh, it's way up here. We're doing a lot of running. 600, 800. So it's like here. Okay. All right, that's where we're going. Wee woo. See if we can't find the wizard house. Secrets. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of running here. There's turkeys. I haven't started a farm yet, but you can do some farming. You can also do like animal wrangling. I think those are coming in updates. There looks like some of the updates had boss events. So right now it's still limited to the gameplay stuff where you just explore basically 5 biomes. 4, I think there's like a forest, like an ice, a desert, and then like a volcano, and then also underneath the volcano there's dinosaurs. So one of the big things to do for achievements or what you can do, what you can't do, I forgot how to play this. It's been a week. I think that... Where's it at? Memories. So you can go through and every time you see an animal or an enemy, you get this memory tab. So much like Pokemon, you go around, you fill up your Pokedex, and then you can unlock different recipes for like food or armors and stuff like that. So I think I think there's a total right now like 260 enemies that you can unlock, and I've got like 140 of them. So get to exploring. And you can mantle, so that's fun. So there are hostile mobs, like that wolf's hostile. And then there's non-hostile, like that rabbit. What else is similar to Minecraft? Oh yeah, you can harvest wheat. And then there's crafting, obviously. So yeah. It's has like 90% similar to Minecraft, I would say. The combat's more fun in my opinion because there's multiple weapon types, which I think Minecraft has that as well. But you can actually, there's PvP stuff, so I think it gets a little more fun if you're in a server where PvP is enabled and with like a group of people, which I haven't experienced that part of the game yet. But yeah, I've been having fun. Like I said, it's a little light on the content because it's early access. So I've already experienced most of the solo stuff. There are mounts in the game. I haven't figured out. I think you can use you can craft a feed bag and you can trick them to follow you back to home, and then you can keep a horse in a pen or something. But actually, I was watching TikToks. Obviously, who doesn't watch TikToks? But there's the new movement tech is you go to the desert biome and you find a ram, and then you ride you mount the ram, ride the ram, and because of the hitbox of the ram is like shorter than a horse, you set it next to a portal. So there's like buildable structures that let you teleport around the world, and so that you ride the ram into the portal, and it like glitches the game out, and then you can run as fast on foot as you could have with a mount. So you basically get mount speed on foot. Hello, am I going to defend against this? What's happening? My controller's broken. Buddy, I can't defend here. Oh my god. Okay, there we go, die. Alright, then you eat food to recover health. What up, Sammy? Hello, governor. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, sir. Eat this beef. It's what's for dinner. So yeah, it seems like the health, you can use health potions to regenerate health, and then eat food. And food has a you have to be much more strict and manage your like health reserves and your resources, because it's harder to regain health. All right, spider time. All right, so come on, bite me, idiot. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm looking for it should be right around here. There's a squirrel. It's right around here. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh, it's right. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the secret area. Okay, so here on the map, take a look at the map. It may be different in your world, but in my world, it seemed like the red, yellow trees is Minecraft in 4K. Yes, sir! Which I'm playing on a 60-inch television. Is it a bear? So, yeah, I have 30 frames per second. Lame. All right, so I'm looking. There is the secret. Oh, here it is. Is this it right here? That bear's going to attack me. Shh. Shh. Okay. Oh, we're to the wizard's den. Nice. So if you come across a place in the forest like this, there was a door here, so I broke the door down. And there he is! So you come into his house. So his house has got a lot of nice stuff, right? Just don't let him see you stealing it. But you can take everything. I like to kill people in Minecraft. All right, well, we can kill this guy, I guess. But but so one nice thing about Hytale. What am I playing? I'm playing Hytale? Yes. Is that you can basically take anything and put it in your pocket and then use it in your own base. So, like, you can take this candle. So, like, anything that you see... Oh, don't let him see you stealing, though. But so we can take all these bookshelves, the desks, these crystals, and as you go further, you're playing Hytale. Okay, thank you. We can take this mushroom. I think there were some yellow chests over, like gold chests. You can take all the food. I want cauliflower. Oh, and a pumpkin. Thank you. You can take the shelves. So that's one thing that I do like about the game, is basically any of the cosmetic items that you find in the world, you can put it in your pocket and take it back to your house. So he's got, I think I remember there was like all sorts of like seashells and stuff on the top here. And then we can take this cauldron, and there was potions on the desk. I think there was more stuff back here. There's gold chests. Any of the chests you could take. Take any of these plants. You may find some rare plants. Ooh, I don't think I have this candle yet. Give that to me. All right. And then he had a bed. So the huge finds were that he had a couple of really nice beds. What's this? A mature auburn green. Oh, he's got... Oh, secret area down here. Let's go to the basement. What's down there? Can I go? Go! I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, so here's the chest. What's in there? Nothing. Okay, if you want to take the chest with you, give it here. There's some hay, some stuff. So there was plenty of cosmetics. Nice. And the bed was the huge thing. What's my favorite game? Favorite? Like flat out number one? Oh my god, that's a tough call, friend. I would say probably the game that I've spent the most time on in my entire life. Final Fantasy 11, probably. I've played that. I have like too much time spent. I don't know, 10,000 hours playing that game. So, but I do like a lot of different genres, right? I like first-person shooters. Probably that's like an RPG, MMORPG. So my second favorite game is probably like Call of Duty. So I like first-person shooters. I had like over 300,000 kills on Black Ops 3. So had all the eggs. So yeah, the big things to look out for too would be like there's iron bars. So you can also collect those. So yeah, you can take all this furniture, take all this stuff. We'll take that shell. Thanks, friend. But yeah, pretty nice. If you come upon this out in the world, make sure you grab it, get in there, get his stuff, because it's free for the taking. Should I take this bush? All right. All right, we're out of here. Let's see if we can't explore some of the other biomes while I'm thinking about it. So one of the things that, would be nice in the vanilla version is that you can warp home. So that's like what I was saying before was the community's been creating mods. And one of the mods is like you craft a thing where you can warp home. So I'll look at that later this weekend maybe or something and see if I can't install some mods and then show those on stream. But if not, you're running everywhere. You have to run. You gotta run home. You gotta run to every place. So we'll head back to base. We'll make a few stops on the way. So we'll explore this location, which is like probably an enemy camp. That's one nice thing about the map is the map actually properly displays locations like POIs. So this would be like this is probably like a enemy fortress. And then in other areas, you can actually see ore. So, like, if you zoom in, like, see this gold speck right here? These gold specks? This is actually probably gold ore that you can go mine. So, if you're looking for gold... So, different areas, different biomes have different ores you can mine. And then craft the various armors and weapons. So, I do like that about the game. One thing that does stink, though, is the map doesn't stay open. As you can see, that's the home base. And it's already, like, filled in, which we have definitely ran this way. But I heard there was a mod. Yeah, same concept as Minecraft. Yes. But yeah, there's another enemy base up there. There's a mod that I was looking at that actually will, once you open the map up, it stays open. Whereas right now it doesn't. So we'll have to install that mod because yes. All right, let me see. So let's head to the enemy base. Yeah, there's no, like I was saying, there's no native controller support right now. So I had a video on YouTube that shows how to set up controller. If anybody's interested, it's helpful, and there's different profiles you basically purchase the game, set it up through your Steam account, and then you can use Steam controllers. Is gaming my hobby? Yes, sir. I just enjoy gaming. It's a hobby. So I got a lot of hobbies, and it's cold where I live right now. Obviously, I'm wearing like a hooded sweatshirt, so I got to stay inside. It's negative, it's 20 degrees in the lower left-hand corner of my screen. You can see the temperature. It's been like cold. So yeah, I game a lot when it's bad weather, and then in the summertime I'll go outside and do stuff. But all right, let's check out this base. Okay, this looks like it's a pretty heavily fortified... I think this is the Trork? Oh, they're shooting arrows already. Alright, get out the big hammer. What do you got, pal? Ugh. Okay, so here's the witch doctor. But the guy with the fire staff is the witch doctor, and he summons wolves. So if you did want to try to do like essentially like a mob farm, which would be similar to Minecraft, you would build a little pen, and you would, constrain that witch doctor guy, and he would summon wolves over and over and over again, and that way you could farm medium leather. So that's a pretty clever idea if you're wanting to farm materials. Which I have that set up on a different area. By the way, my hobby is quite different from others. I love digital artwork and gaming. Nice. Yeah, I'm a fan of digital artwork. I did all the artwork for my channel, so if you look at the channel, both... I don't know, oh, you're on Kick. If you're watching on Twitch and Kick, I did all the artwork. Obviously, I cheated. I had AI help. But then I edited and like cropped it and formatted it and stuff. So, yep, I like doing all my own stuff. It's fun. All right, so we got some scraps. Usually there's a chieftain in this area as well. And normally these enemies wouldn't be this easy to kill, but I have like the max level armor and weapons. So normally if you're coming in here to fight them, they're actually pretty tough, and you got to be strategic with how you pick your fights. Because like I said, your health regeneration is not as easy to restore as like Minecraft. So if you try to fight like a group of enemies, you almost always die. Can I? Oh, there's the ladder. Ba 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 da. Voodoo-me, what? What an idiot. All right, let's head back to the house. We'll go over some of the other biomes while I'm thinking about it. There's the house. Get there. Go! I'm going to eat some meat. Delicious. That's right, boys. As always, I'm eating chili. I got some chili in this bowl. Look at this. Chicken chili. Delicious. Okay, and then at nighttime, it gives, there are normal enemies during the day, so you run into, like, skeletons, trork, spiders, wolves. At nighttime, even more dangerous enemies come out. So you want to either sleep. I usually keep a bed in my storage. So you can have, like, a storage backpack. There you go. So you can craft a backpack for extra storage, but I got, like, a bedroll just in case to go to sleep. But I think we'll make it back in time before all the enemies come out. But yeah, you'll need to farm the enemies at nighttime for crafting some of the higher level stuff. There is a few requirements for, like, you need the monster essence and the monster hearts. So will be, which I've already collected all that stuff. And then any of this stuff, this would be used for making potions. So if you collect the blood leaf, we can craft ourselves some hit point potions. And then there's berries all over the... snakes will give you poison, so make sure they don't bite you. Alright. Okay, let's head back to spawn. What's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this guy? Okay, this is a new enemy. Alright, let's fight this guy. Okay, he's super tanky. Alright, let's see if I can build up my super meter, and then I'll use my super attack. Ouch. Alright, he's blocking. Oh, he's dead. Uh-oh. What the? He's teleporting. Oh, he summoned other skeletons. Oh, God. Okay, let's use a meat. Alright, run. Running. I have the runs. Alright. Okay. I will say I do like the mace the most. You can pick up different weapon styles, so there's like a... Oh, nice. Essence of Fire, Thorium Ignite, Pile of Skulls. Okay. So there was an ad or an update. That big guy was supposed, has the potential to drop a book, like the Necronomicon, and you can use the book to summon the dead. So like all these bones around here, you could use that book to summon like up to 5 skeleton pets, and they would like follow you around. But we didn't get the drop lame. I like your panels; they look good, and you don't have an overlay for which channel? For the Kick? Yeah, for Kick. Yeah, Kick's got an overlay. It's got the if you look at the home page, it has the at the top. Or you mean the overlay on when I'm during gameplay? Which, yeah, I don't want like a bunch of stuff on the screen. I try to keep the stream pretty minimal. I do have chats like above my head somewhere. Like if you guys chat, it shows up there. But I repurpose a lot of the content back to YouTube. So like I'll go through and take the VODs and then put them on YouTube. That way. People can search and watch the videos at their leisure, at their leisure. What about the logo? Oh, it's just my face. My face is the logo. Yeah, I think I tried to color coordinate for different platforms. So like Kick has me with like a green background, and then Twitch is my face with a purple background, and then YouTube is like red. That way it's, I don't know, theme consistent, maybe? Alright, we're just going to run past these guys. Let's get back to the portals. We'll go to sleep, and then I'll show you some of the other locations on the map. Some of the other biomes. But yeah, they implemented the most recent update was magic. So you can now craft like a fire staff and an ice staff, and then use that for magic. Which maybe I'll work on that later. Because I know you can find the ruby, which is used for the fire staff, in like the volcanoes. And I have access to teleport there. Alright, here's the home base. Hurry, get in here! Lock the door, I'm scared. Go to bed. Oh, good night. Oh, good night. Chili, what are you doing there, buddy? Delicious. Okay, let's see. So I have, let me look in my chests on the floor. I don't have, do I have a ruby yet? Maybe. No, I have an emerald. So I need a ruby. Okay. I was thinking of creating a cool logo for your channel by turning you into a cartoon version. It would make your character more unique and eye-catching and help attract more audience. Well, I appreciate that, Sammy. Yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming you would charge for that, right? But yeah, I'm not trying to spend any money because I'm not making any money. I think I have 1 sub on the channel, which I greatly appreciate that. So I make like $4 from Kick a month. So yeah, I'm not looking to spend money until I'm making like a decent amount of money. Which the YouTube channel makes a decent amount of money, so I'd invest back into the YouTube channel. But I think I need to upgrade my equipment first. I probably could use like a better PC and a better setup. Obviously, I have a $12 Amazon camera, so I might want to dump money into that first. But alright, let's see. So let's take the portal. So I've crafted the portal. Let's take the portal to different locations. I'm going to eat some food here. I've got plenty of food. Yes. All right, away we go. All right, so here's that Trork base that I constructed. You can build like traps, so you can build spikes, and they will follow you. So you can jump over blocks that are too high. They cannot. So you can see there's the shaman back there. So he's summoned wolves. And they just aggro and fall in here. So I think this is a pretty solid idea for farming things. You can see things are dying. I'm not doing any work. I did put this bridge here, so you will have range. He's throwing like rocks and ranged attacks. But if you just kind of move them back and forth, they'll die. You can also hit them through the fence too. But then just jump over, collect the stuff, and then get off the spikes. Alright, so we'll kill him. But if you wanted to farm... hide, you can just stand there and he'd continuously summon dogs over and over again. Alright, so there's the boss. I'm going to try to get some aggro here, and then we'll set myself on fire. Ah, shit. All right, we'll come back here. I'm going to jump over. Get him in the spikes. All right, eat this food, buddy. Yum, yum, yum. Are they dying? There he goes. So sometimes it's like the placement's weird. You kind of have to move them back and forth. But they will drop armor specific to that Trork. You can see they drop weapons. So he dropped a couple axes. We got 2 battle axes, and I like the armor set that comes along with it is really nice. I think it looks cool too. So there's a few others. Let's kill those, and then we'll go to the next area. We'll go to the snow area. Mantle, buddy. Hiya. Kelly, you're delicious. Haha. And then in my experience, it seems like they drop their armor. It's like 1 in 5. So we should probably get an armor drop pretty soon if I'm lucky. Which I'm not. Okay. Okay. All right, let's check out the next area. Would you like to see my digital work? Yeah, sure. You can send me an invite on after stream. I'll take a look at it. All right, so this is the desert area, which I've set up the desert temple as my home base. So if you look around, here's like the volcano section. So basically, I just went. If you scroll, I think I went down. So like my home point's like up here. So usually, if you walk, either east or west or south, you run into the different biomes. So my home base was like up in here, and I just walked south. Queen Alexia, gotcha. Okay, so we'll go. Here's the desert biome, and you can find a lot of mid-level materials. Like if you need to have like the poison stingers, there's lots of like giant bees that fly around, so you can kill them, get their stingers. Or there's like scorpions that drop. They're like I think it's called like something chitlin. I don't have any here, but it's used to craft certain things. So yeah, you'll take note of like the different markers on the map. So like for example, the desert temple obviously looks like a temple if you zoom in, and there is I think there was like a spell book in here. So once you drop all the way to the bottom and fight the boss in here, which it was just like a giant stone guardian guy. He was guarding a book. Then you can take that book, and I think you can learn magic. Well, there's another. What's this over here? I don't think I've been up there. But you can also. It seemed like in my experience, exploring and like going to the different enemy camps actually give you a pretty good reward system. You can also dig down like you do in Minecraft and basically farm for ores and materials as well. But it seems like if you dig pretty far down, there's some really tough enemies underground. So just keep that in mind. Like there's like a magma toad, and there's like giant skeleton bosses, and so you'll run into challenging enemies underground. All right, let's go to the next area. So if you go up north, you go to there's a Yeti. Let's kill him real fast. Oh, he's beefy. Yeah. All right, nice. What do we get? Essence of Ice and a Heavy Hide. Okay. And you can see my Q ability came up. One thing that's fun is while you're fighting, you get like a special move. You hit the special move, and each weapon does a different thing. Like the mace slams. I think you have like maces, you have swords, spears, bows, axes. They each have a different special move. But I'm on top of the mountain here, and it's overlooking a another snow base. So this is a big enemy encampment, and it had another spell book inside of it. So that was fun, but challenging. So I set up the portal here. So I went north. Basically, the home point would be down here, and I ran northwest to the top, and then you can see there's an enemy camp here, and there's one here. Over here was like some Viking ships. And then as you keep going further north, there's more camps, and then even further north was like the lava area. You see that's a giant enemy camp. You can go explore. A hot tip for you, when you do get over to this area, there's a cheese. Here, I'll just show it real fast. What do we got? We got 6:35. Okay, I got time. I usually stream for about an hour. Okay, so I did turn off fall damage, so I should be able to fall here and not die. Okay, but normally fall damage is on. Alright, so here is the enemy base. Make sure there's the enemy right there. So these guys are, if the troll guys are like pretty hard when you're a new person or a new player without upgraded gear. These guys are even harder. So like say the troll is a level 2, these guys are like level 3. So they're even tougher, but my gear makes it look really easy. So it's not fair. But you can explore inside of these houses and find all sorts of gear and stuff in there. But okay, so this base has a cheese where the enemies will like track to you. So if you tried to walk in this place just normally, and you just tried to get like inside the front door, like you just tried to go in the front door, there would be like 20 mobs inside, and you would die. So what I did was I flanked around to the side and climbed into the top. And here's the window. So if you get to the window, let me see here. You can actually get in the window. See all of them down there? Okay. Oh my god, I'm dying already. Now once you have aggro, come back outside. Oh, they're already here. Okay. Come back outside the window. And they're pinched. So you can exploit this. You can exploit this by still hitting them when they can't hit you. And this way, if I was fast enough, I could also put the block back here and protect myself. But here I can kill the entire base by cheesing it. Shh, cheating. There's something else to be mindful of, is sometimes the enemies down there will aggro. So you may need to clear out if there's any ranged attacks or any guys with arrows, or they'll be shooting you in the back. See, and they can't get me through the wall here, so hopefully the devs don't see this. I'm gonna eat some meat. I said I'm gonna eat some meat. I said I'm gonna eat some meat. Is my guy having a seizure? Buddy, what are you doing here? Buddy, eat this. Okay, my controls are broken. Okay, can I not use anything? Okay, perfect. So this is part of the problem, since I'm using the Steam setup instead of the actual keyboard and mouse. Let me get off this platform. Here, let's go right there. Oh, I know why. It's because I was crouching, I think. All right, let's try to eat it now. Yeah, I was crouched. That was the problem. So yeah, that's something else. If you're trying to place certain items, you need to crouch. So like, for example, if I wanted to put this piece of meat down as a cosmetic item, like on a table in my base, I would need to crouch, and then I could place it. If not, I eat it. Nice. Okay. Easy does it, buddy. Nice. Okay. Oh, we got some weapons. Some hide. All right. Let's kill this guy. All right. There's the big guy. All right. We do have ranged attacks, so you can craft crossbows, which crossbow is hands down the best ranged weapon in the game. Bows shoot one shot at a time. Crossbows shoot 6 in like a really fast consecutive shot. So you load it up, and then it's rapid fire. So crossbows are definitely the best. There you go. He's dead. Yeah, they're definitely the best weapon, in my opinion. And you can only craft the green version, but you can pick up the ancient blue version. So you can pick this up, and then you can repair stuff. So just like in Minecraft, where you can repair armor and stuff, this has a repair kit. So it costs like an iron ignet and some materials. So I would use it on any armor or weapons that's iron or higher. You can use the repair kits to repair the durability on your tools. Let's see. Okay, get this, and then here is the spell book, right here. I'll take that candle. It was on here, and then there's secrets. Okay, we can get out of here. And then there was a ton of like cosmetics up top, so you can grab all the cosmetic stuff, all the books, all the something that's all, you can grab the chests, all these bookshelves, this table, this stuff. Something that was neat was in this area right here, there was actually crafting tables that I couldn't build because I hadn't leveled up my stuff far enough. So you can actually take the, like, I think it was like an alchemist workbench. You can actually knock it and take it with you. So even though I couldn't technically make it, I could still pick it up and then use it. All right, so let's run back. Run back to the base. We'll go to the fire level next. Wee woo. Hey, Chili, what are you doing there, buddy? Go. Stanima. Oh. Okay. Get up the pickaxe. All right. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Get in there, buddy. Wee. All right, so this area was actually surrounded by lava. You can see, I think we were just down like here, and I kept pushing forward north. Maybe I went north, and maybe it's like over here. You push north and east, and you come to like this level. And this was a extremely elevated area of lava rock. So you had to swim through the water and then climb like 50 blocks into the air to get up here. But there's a base here that has a ton of enemies with unique weapons, and this would be like the tier 4 level in the game. So it had, you look at the surface of the area, maybe you can see, I think I mined a lot of them, but you could see like the different ores. Oh, here's the red ore that you can mine, which would be the best weapons in the game, armor and weapons in the game. Is there any other? And then I think if you fall down inside the volcano, maybe we can't see it. What's this green right here? That might be emerald or something. But you fall down into the volcano, that's where you can find the ruby. So yeah, used for crafting like the adamantite helm and weapons is the red stuff, which currently that's the the tier 4, which is the best, unless you mod. So yeah, you can see how the fortress looks. What's this enemy doing? Is this one of those toads? Oh yeah, these toads are nasty. They use their tongue. They can have like a tongue attack, and they'll flick you into lava. They'll flick you into different environmental hazards. There, so I blocked the tongue. But I know that looked easy, but if you don't have nice gear, they fuck you up. They can make you have a bad day, sir. Bed, okay. All right. What else? What else is there? Let me think here. I don't think I have access. I don't think I think I died when I was going to the actual volcano. Let's see. Do I have another portal? Oh, I have one more portal. Okay. So I have another portal. This is the Lost Civilization. There we go. So yeah, I continued north, and here's the Lost Civilization. There's this giant area that has looks like a lot of different materials you can find. Here's something there. Oh, that's the last place I died. Okay. That's something else too. Is I'm actually playing on like the easiest settings, so if I die, I don't lose my stuff. Which they have different settings you can adjust so that you drop your inventory on death, and then if you did, you can run back here to find it. You just target the headstone and then go pick up your bag with all your goodies in it. But yeah, so I've been having fun. Let's take a look at let's check out the Lost Civilization. I haven't seen much of this. And keep in mind, like, if you like the way the structure looks, like, you can take all these bricks with you. So, like, any of these bricks, those bricks, this wall stuff, any of this, these cosmetics, you can pack it up, and then you can build a base that looks like this, as opposed to crafting everything. So I think the game does a pretty good job of balancing the exploration and the crafting theme. So, like, say you're like, I hate just mining. I hate mining, and I want to go explore. Well, you can get pretty much, get rewarded for exploring as well as you would if you were to just go dig in the mine for an hour. I think it's almost easier. Let's see what's in here. Anything? So the hides are useful for making armor and weapons. I want to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need the moss. I don't need the moss. Pile of skulls. Linen scraps. No. Rusty shield. No thanks. So we can get rid of both of these. Okay. Fiber. I probably don't need snow or ice. Alright. And then I will put my backpack, so I'll put this in my backpack. I keep ladders on hand just in case I fall into a hole. We'll put the cosmetics in the backpack. Seashell. Put the weapons up there too. You can also dismantle or like tear down weapons and armors. You can recycle them and get some of the materials back. So if I take this back to the base, I can recycle the daggers and get like thorium ignite and something else from it. So even if you don't want the actual weapon, but you still want some of the materials, recycling is a decent idea. I don't want this. Cauliflower. I'm just throwing it all in there. You can also drop things on the floor, and they stay on the floor for quite a while until you pick them up again. So I think it's 10 minutes. They stay on the floor for 10 minutes, and then they disappear. Okay, can't get through there. Let's get out the crossbow. It'll help with lighting. So you can also dual wield things. If you hit the Z button, you can see that if your weapon is a single hand. So say you're using the sword or the crossbow, you can put a shield or a torch in your offhand. So that's nice that you can kind of dual wield things. Some of the weapons I've been using are two-hand only, though. Was I just in this area? Am I special? Am I specially abled? No, this is a different area. All right, we'll take this and this. We'll take these ores. I need more arrows. I've only got 86. How you want to grow an onion? I do think I probably should work on the farming aspect. I have yet to do any of that. So maybe I'll work on building a farmhouse and catching animals and then making crops and leveling up that part of the game because I haven't done that. Here, is this guy going to drop a spell book? Let's see. Uh-oh, he's big mad. Ow. Uh-oh. Yeah! Oh my god, my controller. Sure, Chris, your controller. Is that what it is? Is he stuck? Did he fall into a crack? Haha, idiot! What? How's that not hitting him? Well, I don't want to fall all the way down there. I'll shoot him in the face. If he drops the spell... Did he just teleport? Alright. Well, I want to get that spell book. That's a new item. I want to try that out. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's some... Oh, let's mine this right here. Nice. So yeah, this is the tier 4 adamant ore. So if you look at the map, we're all zoomed in. You can kind of see that's it right there on the map. You can surface mine things by looking at the map. Give it here, buddy. Oh, there's some good stuff right there too. Oh, should I jump down there? You can crouch, and then you won't fall off the edge, I believe. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I'm panicking. Don't die! Okay, we're safe. I like the sound effects, too. Updated. I think they had a sound effect rework. Alright, do I have... I don't have much in here. What's this? Cooled magma. Oh, we can get rid of that. And I'll take... Put that there. What? Get that wheat out of here, buddy. Okay, mantling. Perfect. Perfect. Is it going to be nighttime here? I'm scared! And then lava doesn't instantly burn you alive. I mean, it hurts, but it doesn't, like, kill you. You can pick up a water bucket. And see, I take damage over time, but I don't just die. One of the settings that's pretty important if you are a fan of craft or building, so if you go to your settings and then you go to block placement preview all, you can see where the blocks will be placed before you place them. So like, so you can see the where I'm going to put the meat, and that's super handy if you're trying to build something, because it'll show the orientation of the build piece, and otherwise it's just blank. So that's nice. But it can be annoying if you're not trying to build stuff and it keeps showing up like on your screen. So I turn it off sometimes. But I've been building a lot of stuff lately. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back to the city, see if there's anything that I missed. Maybe we should go underground real fast. So here's a bunch of burnt wheat. All right. What's back in here? Oh, chesties. Oh, there's an armor piece. Nice. I'll definitely take that. There's some leather. Essence of fire. There's more onions. All right, let's put the leather thing. Got it. I got it, buddy. You want to take these bookshelves? Sit down. Sit down, buddy. What? What are we doing? Nothing. Okay. Great. All right, let's see if I can find an open cave dwelling. Oh. What's this? Get in the hole, buddy. We're going downtown. Oh, all right. I think I can take all this minecart stuff. Yeah, I can take the rails. Build my own mine system. I know that's how there are villagers in this game. There's like the Queebies or something, and you can use them in the similar way to Minecraft, where you can trade with the adult ones. There's like a larger like village elder. There's like child size, and then larger ones. You can trade those essences of life that you get from harvesting plants with them for armor and food and recipes. And you can use the rail system to put them in your base, or to put them, so very much like Minecraft in the similar respect. Okay. So over here. Nothing. Can I go underwater? Oh, secret chest, buddy. Okay, I'm drowning. Let's grab this and this and this and berries and bamboo log. Is there anything else under here? I like how my torch is burning underwater. Realism 100! Alright, we're gonna pack. I don't need that. Let's pack the bow. What else? That's fine for now. I just picked it back up. Way to go, dickhead. Is there anything in here? It's hard to see. I'm blind. Wait, what's back here? I'm looking for something big here. Are we finding... Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh. Okay, I'll take this and this. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Let's go down. I'm running. Rats. Buddy! I'm a scared. Dead end. I don't see... What was that? Bats! Oh, what the? Where'd that guy come from? Stupid dog. So that is one thing, like, entities will spawn, like, right behind you. I think Minecraft does the same thing. No, I don't see a single ore anywhere. I thought there'd be some sort of ores on the wall. Ores! Open the ores! No ores on the wall, huh? Alright, I'm looking. What do we got for time, boys? Uh-oh, it's time, friendo. You're past time. This is true. Alright, I'm about to install some of the add-ons, and then we'll see... I'll build like a home point warping system. You can just warp home. But for now, I've been dying to get home. Literally and figuratively. I just die when I get there. And it'll warp me back. And since I have my stuff on 0 drops, that's how I teleport around the world. Let's see. I'm looking. I hear another wolf. Mm-hmm. Buddy. Here, we'll let this kill us. Hurry up. Oh, what if I get naked? Let me get naked real fast. Is he not going to attack me? There we go. Come on. My tools and stuff will take a durability hit, but that's part of it. So, boys, that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. I think I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow with here we go. Be back on tomorrow with Final Fantasy XI. We'll be covering the update and everything that is new for the week, and then Friday will be Destiny 2. So I'll go into that. So anyway, appreciate everybody for watching. Sammy, thanks for coming in to chat. And